Hi everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to the next episode of the WWE 2K15 Universe Mode. This is going to be episode number 3 of Ring of Honor. So we've already seen one episode of Ring of Honor television, and we've had the first pay-per-view, which was Glory by Honor. So, quick update on what happened. On the first episode of Ring of Honor television, it was really just a setup for the pay-per-view. We saw 3 qualifying matches where the winners went on to face the champion Kevin Owens at the pay-per-view. We also saw Mike Bennett defeat Tommaso Ciampa for a number 1 contenders match for the television championship. And we saw Bad Influence defeat American Wolves by disqualification for the tag team championships number 1 contendership. That was quite a dodgy decision, and Nigel McGuinness has promised to make that decision correct after the pay-per-view, which we should be seeing this evening. At the pay-per-view itself, the Kings of Wrestling successfully defended their championships against Bad Influence. We saw Adam Cole return from his long-term injury to defeat Tommaso Ciampa. Mike Bennett actually went on to win the Ring of Honor Television Championship from Jay Lethal. We saw Alberto Del Rio make his debut and lose to Michael Elgin. We saw CM Punk win a ladder match between himself, Daniel Bryan and Austin Aries. And in the main event of that, we saw Samoa Joe win the Ring of Honor World Championship from Kevin Owens in a fatal 4-way, which also included Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins. So without further ado, let's look at this evening's card. So we've got a match between Uhaa Nation and ACH to kick us off. We have a rematch from Glory by Honor between Alberto Del Rio and Michael Elgin. Adam Cole will take on the new Ring of Honor champion, Samoa Joe. We will see the American Wolves get their chance after that dodgy disqualification as they take on the Kings of Wrestling for the Tag Team Championships. And then in our main event this evening, we will see Sami Zayn take on Kevin Owens in a singles match. So let's crack on. Like I said here, the first match will be Uhaa Nation Vs ACH. And here we go here with our first match. You can see there's an obvious size difference between these two men. However, I don't think there's a lot of difference in agility, as we will see this evening. Uhaa's starting off well. Uhaa's body shape is a bit strange. It's the first time I've used this core from the Community Creations, and his body shape does look a bit odd, but yeah, there's the Dragon Screw by Uhaa. Another man who'll be looking to try and work his way up the card towards that title picture, but there's a lot of top talent on this roster. Be very, very difficult to get to the top of that tree. Kevin Owens is due a rematch at some point. CM Punk will obviously have his shout after winning that triple threat match at Glory by Honor. Uhaa Nation here working over ACH. ACH using his speed and hitting that corkscrew standing splash. Goes over the top. He's going to hit a springboard splash on Uhaa Nation as well there. Picking Nation up. Went for the running clothesline, but Nation catches him and hits him with that huge German suplex. Landed him flat on his face. Now Nation stamping on the back of the arm. Went for a spinning leg drop. I think he missed, tell the truth. And now a jawbuster, or jawbreaker there by Uhaa Nation. He's going to go for a standing moonsault, and he hits it. Huge standing moonsault. He picks him up and hits him with that huge kick to the side of the head, knocking him down. And now another stamp to the back of the arm by Nation. He picks ACH up, and ACH just throws him up for a powerbomb. That is some insane strength, which outside of a video game probably does not exist in ACH's body. And now the running bulldog by ACH. He picks Nation up. Nation fights his way back out with that elbow to the face. Throws ACH into the corner. Lifts him up. What's he going for here? Looks like he's going to go for a super German. ACH is down, and then a huge frog splash by Nation. This has got to be all. 1, 2, 3, and that's the opening bout done already. Uhaa Nation wins that fantastic combination there at the end. The German suplex by Nation, then just hitting the frog splash. There was the first German suplex from earlier in the match. And here it is, locking his feet so he didn't come down. Using the strength of his stomach, hitting that German suplex and into the frog splash. And there's the 3 count. Uhaa Nation here with a very convincing win to start this event. Very good win here for Uhaa Nation. Not against a weak opponent either. Celebrating as he should do. That was his debut match in this universe mode and he's come out on top. And now it's time here for our second match of the evening. It will be a rematch from Glory by Honor. It's Alberto Del Rio taking on Michael Elgin. And here we go with this rematch from Glory by Honor. Of course, Michael Elgin getting the win over Del Rio in his debut match. Drop toe hold by Elgin. Del Rio hitting a Saito suplex on Elgin. Del Rio would be desperate to get a victory here. He doesn't want to start his Ring of Honor career with 2 losses in his results. And Elgin locks in the ankle lock early here on Del Rio. But he released the hold. I don't think he ever quite had it correctly. And there's a massive German suplex by Elgin. Again, showing his strength. Del Rio catching him in the front chantry. But Elgin reverses into the Russian leg sweep. Del Rio throwing Elgin against the ropes. And hitting him with a tilt whirl backbreaker. Such a fantastic technical wrestler is Alberto Del Rio. And there's another ankle lock there by Elgin, but again breaks it pretty quickly. Yeah, Del Rio, fantastic technical wrestler. Likes to work the body down, especially the arm and the shoulder. Working him down to hit that cross arm breaker. But there's nothing more than that than just a kick to the back. He brings Elgin up to his feet, but Elgin fights back, gets on the back, and hits a chop block to the knee of Del Rio. Punches and kicks by Del Rio onto Elgin. Elgin comes back there with a knee to the stomach of Del Rio. And Del Rio with a punch to the back. Elgin ducks the clothesline. And Elgin ran the back, but Del Rio reverses with the snapmare. Picking Elgin up with a boot to the back again. The unfrickin' necessary. Del Rio fighting back, reversing again. And now getting the Russian leg sweep. And now starting to do some more work on the arm, just slamming it against the ring. Elgin back to his feet. And gets drop toe holded onto the bottom rope. That's got to do some damage itself. Del Rio with the kicks. Both guys jostling for position there. Elgin comes out on top. And again gets Del Rio into the ankle lock. I don't think he can quite lock it in properly. He picks Del Rio up. Del Rio again around the back with a thump to the back. Elgin now with a drop toe hold onto the bottom rope. Del Rio with a Russian leg sweep. Elgin stayed down. Del Rio lifting him back up to his feet. Elgin throwing Del Rio over the top rope. But Del Rio fighting his way back in. He's going to go for the sunset flip. He does one. Only a 1 count. A bit early in the match for that move. Where's Elgin going now? He's outside. What's he got planned here? Oh, he's locking in the figure 4 leg lock. And he's got it, the figure 4 leg lock around that ring post. Referee counting Elgin down. He's got to break the hold, which he does. Michael Elgin is showing a submission side of his style that we don't normally see. But then Del Rio comes back and he hits the cross arm breaker, but he's outside the ring. Elgin can't tap out there. Del Rio with that cross arm breaker. How much damage has he done? These two guys both showing some great submission style of wrestling here. And now Elgin hitting a huge German suplex on the outside. How did Del Rio get back up from that? But he's back up and he's in the ring. Both guys blocking each other's punches. Finally Del Rio getting control of the match with that belly-to-belly slam. Only a 1 count there. Again on by Del Rio on Alberto Del Rio. By Del Rio on Elgin. That's the words I'm looking for. Elgin again taking Del Rio down, locking him into the ankle lock again, but Del Rio's quite close to the ropes this time. Elgin breaks it. Pulls Del Rio into the centre of the ring, but Del Rio is straight back up. Launching punches into Elgin. And Elgin hits another one of them German suplexes. Seems to be every time that Del Rio thinks he's getting back on top, he gets hit with a big impactful move by Elgin. A thump to the back now by Elgin as well. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Del Rio again fighting back with that boot to the stomach. And a knee to the stomach by Elgin. Both guys just seem to have done their homework on each other. Another German suplex, this time with a pin. And he rolled through and hit the bridge pin. Is he going to? Yes, he's got him up in the Elgin bomb. He hits it. 1, 2. Only 2 count this time. That's how he defeated. That's how he defeated Del Rio at the pay-per-view. And Del Rio now just throwing Elgin over the top rope, trying to catch his breath. Del Rio following Elgin outside now. Del Rio kicks out from the Elgin bomb. And Del Rio with the enziguri on Elgin. Del Rio throwing Elgin into the... Oh, and there's another German suplex, this time on the outside of the ring by Elgin. Del Rio's back up. Both back in the ring now. There's the diving clothesline by Del Rio. Gonna go for the pin. Only a 2 count, very close to 3 though. Went for that kick. Elgin caught him and he's got him in a German again. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. Michael Elgin with a backdrop. Now Elgin throwing Del Rio into the corner with some force. He locks him in for a submission. Del Rio's foot has got to be on that bottom rope. It is. Elgin breaks the hold. Elgin's up on the top rope. What's he going for? Oh, he went for that diving shoulder block. Del Rio missed it. And Del Rio pins him. 1, 2. Oh, Elgin nearly took himself out while missing that diving shoulder block. Del Rio's got Elgin, went for that kick again. Elgin ducked it and Elgin come back with a clothesline. And Elgin's got him up. And hits that angle slam style move. And now a springboard splash which he misses. Del Rio's back up. And a stamp to the back of that arm. He's going to go for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. Again, Elgin nearly taking himself out of the match by missing that springboard. Oh, does Elgin get him up again? He has. Turns him round. Elgin bomb. That's got to be all. Second Elgin bomb of the match. 2 and 3. And for the second match in a row, Michael Elgin defeats Del Rio. Aberto El Patron. New to Ring of Honor. And the second match in the row is defeated by Michael Elgin. It certainly pushed Michael Elgin's stocks up quite a lot here. But what does this mean for Del Rio? It's Wrestling 2, Sports Entertainment 0. We thought that Elgin may have defeated himself on several occasions by missing the big moves. And there's the second Elgin bomb. Michael Elgin Obviously very happy with his victory. He must be fighting his way into this title picture now with 2 victories over a big name like Aberto El Patron. We'll have to wait and see what Nigel McGuinness has got in store for this guy. But whatever's been put in front of him so far, he's been knocking out of the park. And here we have our third match of the evening. It's the returning Adam Cole taking on the newest Ring of Honor champion, Samoa Joe. So here we go. We've got the returning Adam Cole facing off against Samoa Joe. Adam Cole successfully getting a victory at Glory by Honor against Tommaso Ciampa in his return. And obviously with Samoa Joe getting a victory in that fatal 4-way against Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins to become that new champion. Adam Cole will be hoping that a good result here for him could really push him in that direction. Adam Cole with a DDT there on Samoa Joe. Of course, we don't have a pay-per-view now for Ring of Honor for another 8 weeks. So we're really building up towards that. Adam Cole lining it up and kicking the face of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's been on the back foot since his match started. Adam Cole has really shown his worth here. And there's a jawbuster and then a running DDT by Samoa Joe, the Ring of Honor champion. Joe just picking Cole up and dropping him flat on his face. But now Adam Cole trying to get back in control. That did rhyme, almost. Elbow drops by Cole. And more elbow drops by Cole. And how many elbow drops has Cole got? And a big one to finish. They went for the senton. I don't think he quite got it all, but Samoa Joe straight back up with a DDT. There's nothing pretty about what Joe does, but it's by sure damn effective. Just like this as he picks up Adam Cole from the floor with that huge powerbomb. Hits an elbow drop of his own. Adam Cole manages to fight himself away. He's back to his feet, trying to get some advantage here, but Samoa Joe's in control again with that drop toe hold, going down with Adam Cole. And Adam Cole hitting a belly-to-belly style suplex as Joe ran towards him. He's going to go for the big kick to the stomach. He picks Joe up. Another kick to the stomach, but Joe managed to get around the back of Adam Cole. And Cole reversing, thrusting Joe down to the mat. Joe got planned here. Oh, it's an exploder suplex. It wasn't an exploder suplex. It was a suplex there into the corner, into the turnbuckle. He's going to go for the pin there on Adam Cole. But he catches him, throws him into the corner again. What's he got planned here, Joe? Adam Cole fights his way out. And hits that over the top rolling combination. Only a 1 count though. Adam Cole with the knee to the stomach on Samoa Joe. Another boot to the stomach, spinning Joe around, locking around the back of him, and there's the Florida Key. Hit the Florida Key, it's a 1, 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. It was so close to being a 3 count there on Samoa Joe. As Adam Cole hit that Florida Key. Joe with the elbow to the back of the head. Looked like he was going to go for a neck breaker, but turned it around, just thumped Adam Cole in the face. 1. Only a 1 count from that. Joe went for the chop and Adam Cole managed to get him just in front. Adam Cole went for a vertical suplex, but Joe reversed it into the neck breaker. Oh, Joe went for a spine buster. Adam Cole threw himself up in the air and hit the DDT. Joe being pulled away from the ropes. 1. Only a 1 count. Samoa Joe's out. But Adam Cole's got it. Florida Sunrise. Florida Sunrise. Pulling Joe away from the rope. Can Adam Cole pick up a victory against the world champion? 2, 2 count. Joe kicks out. Joe now picking Adam Cole up and throwing him over the top in that alley-oop style suplex. What has Joe got planned now? Adam Cole's got him, but Joe trips him to the ground. Went for the elbow. Adam Cole avoids it. And there's that big spine buster by Joe. Joe with a boot to the leg of Adam Cole. An elbow to the same leg, but Cole's up, misses the kick. Samoa Joe thrusting Adam Cole's face down to the ring. Remember, after this match, we do have the Kings of Wrestling taking on. And that could be the finish there. Joe hitting that move. 1, 2, 3, it is. Samoa Joe, the Ring of Honor World Champion, defeats Adam Cole in this non-title match. But boy, did Adam Cole give him a match of it. Here's that Florida Sunrise. The sick flip power driver. And as I was saying, don't forget, next we do have the Kings of Wrestling defending their championships against the American Wolves. And here's that move. Just sort of brings him up onto the shoulder into a power slam style and then just turns him over flat on his face. And Samoa Joe gets the 3 count. Another victory here for the Ring of Honor World Champion. Playing to the crowd. Samoa Joe doing very well in my universe mode. 3 matches, 3 wins. Is there any stopping this man? And as I was just saying, it is the Tag Team Championships up for defense next. It's the Kings of Wrestling facing off against the American Wolves. And finally, here we go. After several crashes of my PlayStation, we're into this match for the Tag Team Championships. It's the American Wolves versus the Kings of Wrestling. We're starting here with Davey Richards and Cesaro in the ring. Cesaro and Chris Hero did defend their championships at Glory by Honor against Bad Influence successfully. And here they are, just 3 days later, having to defend them championships again. This time against the American Wolves. This match was made by Nigel McGuinness due to the dodgy disqualification which the American Wolves received during the #1 Contenders match against Bad Influence. Nigel McGuinness saying that he didn't agree with the referee's decision at all. Although the referee's decision was final, so the #1 contendership was not stripped from Bad Influence. But American Wolves have been given this opportunity to fight for the championships as well. Cesaro trying to pick David Richards up, but David Richards hits him with that stroke style move. Cesaro the snapmare. Followed up by that diving fist to the face. Making his way across the ring. I think he's going to tag in Chris Hero here, and he does. And in comes Eddie Edwards as well. Eddie Edwards there with the twist of the arm and bringing Chris Hero down. And then hitting that arm breaker style with his leg intertwined in the arm of Chris Hero. Edwards now throwing Hero into the corner and following up with that drop kick. Hero using some of his vicious strikes now to try and get on top of this match, and picks Edwards up onto his shoulders and hits a Death Valley driver. It's a Death Valley driver, then straight back up with that Inseguri. But now Eddie Edwards back up in control, bringing Hero into his corner, but Hero reverses it. And now just the stomps by Hero. Eddie Edwards comes back here with this belly-to-belly slam. Irish whip by Eddie Edwards. Straight into the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. Chris Hero fighting back with that knee to the stomach. And then that twisting neck breaker on Eddie Edwards. Eddie went for a spinning DDT there, but I think Davey might have caught him with his foot as he was trying to get a cheap shot in on Chris Hero there, but Eddie's back up. But now Chris getting the belly-to-belly slam. Chris with that springboard crossbody. Eddie Edwards looking to try and get the tag to Dave Richards. He makes it. Dave Richards in now. Gets a hold of Chris Hero. And Chris is throwing Davey Richards over the top rope. Davey hanging onto the apron, but Davey's back in control now. Gets back into the ring. Chris Hero hits a knee to the stomach. And again up on the shoulders. Could this be another Death Valley driver? And it is. This time it's a bigger Death Valley driver as Hero goes down. That's 2 Death Valley drivers Hero's hit, and now a huge German suplex on Davey Richards. Chris Hero starting to get some more impactful moves. Went for the springboard crossbody again, but Davey Richards saw it coming. Got out of the way and then a stamp to the back of the arm of Hero. Davey misses the running dropkick. This time gets the neck breaker though. And there's a back elbow by Hero. Davey Richards runs straight into that one. Hero's going to go for the pin. It's a 1. Only a 1 count. Davey Richards a bit unhappy there to miss that. And Hero is back with Cesaro. Cesaro taken down by Davey Richards. Cesaro picking Richards back up off the ground. They went for the big boot, but Richards come back with a hip toss. Cesaro again with the boot to the stomach and just kicks Davey Richards right towards Chris Hero, who manages to get a hold of him. And there's the tag by Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards with a running leg kick there. Sorry, I got a text message at the same time. It kind of distracted me there for a second. Cesaro fighting back. Gets him in the front chancery. And then hits the neck breaker. Chris Hero makes his way into the ring. And Eddie managed to get across to Davey Richards, who gets a huge boot to the face by Chris Hero. Goes for a springboard. And he gets it. It was almost like an elbow drop. Pinned here by Chris Hero, but he's very close to Eddie Edwards. Only got a 1 count on Davey Richards anyway. Hero with the knee to the stomach. And there's the dropkick by Davey Richards. And Hero just whacks Eddie Edwards with that big elbow drop off the apron, but Davey gets rather back and takes Hero out. Eddie Edwards took an elbow to the face, but he did a good job of distracting Chris Hero. And now Chris Hero's getting Davey Richards up onto the top turnbuckle. What's he going for here? It looks like it could be a superplex. He's got him up, and there's the superplex. Davey Richards fighting his way back to his feet there with a kick to the stomach of Chris Hero. He's now got him in for a butterfly style sort of vertical suplex, if dropping him down hard. Eddie Edwards into the ring. And here comes Cesaro, who hits that huge uppercut. Cesaro gets the uppercut. Hero takes out Davey Richards. And that is all. Cesaro and Chris Hero retain their tag team championships here against the American Wolves. Cesaro with that big uppercut. There was that sort of vertical style butterfly suplex. And in comes Cesaro and literally just throws him straight up and hits that uppercut. And for the the second time in 4 days the Kings of Wrestling defend those Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. That's 2 top tag teams that Kings of Wrestling have taken out. Who will be next to get a chance for these belts? That looks like New Jack there in the crowd. What a fantastic tag team. Like I said, we'll have to see who's going to be the next people to take them on, but it's going to have to be a very special team to take these belts off of them. And now it's time for our main event of the evening. It will be Sami Zayn taking on the former Ring of Honor champion Kevin Owens. And here we have Corey Graves is at ringside here. Corey Graves is currently on the ECW roster. What is he doing here at ringside for this Ring of Honor main event? I'm not quite sure why Corey's here. Is he here for a distraction? Or is he just here to take on board some fantastic wrestling? We'll have to wait and see how this pans out. But as we said, Sami Zayn here taking on the former Ring of Honor champion Kevin Owens. Both of these guys were involved in that main event at Glory by Honor. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it might have actually been Zayn who was pinned. Owens was never actually pinned to lose that championship. Owens there with a drop kick to the knee. Zayn dropping to the ground. And Owens has got Zayn up. He looks like he's going to go for a... Yeah, back... Oh, he's still kept him up. He's going to go for a backbreaker into a gut buster. Kevin Owens showing his strength here and his aggression towards the man who was pinned at Glory by Honor, I think. Sami Zayn. These guys were a formidable tag team in their day. And Sami Zayn with the backbreaker here. That's always been the tagline. Great friends, but better enemies. And there was a huge suplex there. Very dangerous. Dropping Sami Zayn on the back of his head and his neck. Top of his back area. And Kevin Owens showing for a man of his size, he does have some very good agility. But Sami Zayn showing that he's also full of agility with that spinning head scissors. Owens fighting back and he's Irish whip Sami Zayn into the corner and follows it up with his kicks to the stomach, and he went for the running clothesline. Zayn managed to avoid it and now comes back with a spinning head scissors again. Zayn tries to pick Owens up, but Owens fights his way back to his feet. Zayn went for the dropkick and Owens slaps it away. And Owens has got Zayn up on his shoulders. What's he going for? Going for the air raid slam. She hits. It's going to go for a pin. 1. Only a 1 count on Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens eats a jawbreaker from Sami Zayn. Zayn trapping Owens there with a drop toe hold. Owens around the back of Zayn. Hits that back elbow. Twisting the arm. Now Zayn throwing Owens over the top rope. Owens fighting his way back in. And he's got Zayn up again. Look, he was going to go for another air raid slam. Zayn comes back with the DDT and then hits the standing moonsault. He picks Owens up, but Owens fights back. And Owens has got him up in that alley-oop style suplex powerbomb. Picks him back up and he hits the RKO. Kevin Owens hits the RKO. He hits the cutter. Zayn looks out. 1. Only a 1 count. Sami Zayn kicks out from that. Oh, and there's that shoulder breaker there. 1, 2, 3. That is all. Kevin Owens defeats the former champion. Kevin Owens defeats Sami Zayn here with that package style shoulder breaker. There's that alley-oop style powerbomb suplex. And then he hit that cutter, which we thought was going to be it, but that was just a 1 count. And then here's that package style shoulder breaker on the top of the knee. Then he gets pinned. Oh, and here's the respect between the two guys. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. If these two guys got back together, there would be some incredible tag team. Somebody who could really, really challenge the kings of wrestling. Well, guys, that's the end of this episode of Ring of Honor Television. Please make sure you tune in for the next episode. Check out the description below for links to all my other brands, as well as the blogs of all the results. So, yep, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like, and see you all next time.